Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome back to this week's Children's Corner. Recently, I was out in the garden doing a little bit of tidying up, something I'm not very fond of doing, and I found this branch which had fallen or been broken off one of the trees. It looks fairly healthy, doesn't it? The leaves are all nice and green. You can see they still look nice and fresh and alive. And I wondered, if I was to plant this in the ground, would it still grow? Of course, it wouldn't, would it? Here's another one that I found, and this one had fallen off a little bit longer. The leaves have all started to shrivel up and wither. Hope you can see that, and it looks pretty dead. And if I leave this green one for a while, the same thing's going to happen to it. Once the branch has broken away from the tree, it starts to die. The leaves start to shrivel up. They turn brown, they fall off, and eventually it just becomes a stick. It's nothing more than a dead stick. And there's nothing that we can do to bring these dead sticks back to life. We can't put them back onto the tree. We can't make them grow again. Jesus used an illustration like this to teach us something important. He said that He is the vine and we are the branches. If we abide in Him, we bear much fruit. And one of the things Jesus often talks about is comparing us to a branch of a fruit tree or a vine, and we're supposed to bear fruit for Him, to bear good fruit in our lives. But just like the branch, these branches will never grow leaves again because they're not part of the tree. And in our spiritual lives, in our Christian lives, we're the same. Unless we're part of Jesus, unless we stay connected to Him, joined onto Him, close to Him, we'll never bear any fruit for Him. A branch can't have fruit unless it's part of the tree or the vine. We can't bear good fruit unless we're close to Jesus. And that's why He said, I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I remain in you, you will bear much fruit. But apart from me, you can do nothing. If we want to grow in faith, to grow in holiness, to grow in the likeness of God, we need to stay connected to Him. We do that by prayer, by worship, by reading scripture, by spending time with Jesus. It's so important to spend that time with Jesus so that we remain connected to the branch and don't fall off and wither and die.
Desire and
God bless you, God keep you safe, and we'll see you again next week.